Is Potata the perfect puzzle platformer? Or is it a peculiar potato? Let's find out. So for a game of this genre, it's actually a pretty relaxing puzzle platformer. The music has a nice chill fantasy vibe, and the platforming isn't too challenging. My first impression was that I didn't like how the game felt. Animation seems awkward, and I feel like the player character is just a bit too slow on ladders. But after playing for a bit, I eventually got over this and just became used to it. You'll collect blue gems along the way, which will be your currency to buy items, hints, and activate additional game saves at the various save points. You also have an inventory system, so you can do fetch quests, carry keys, and other useful items. Most of the game's controls are explained pretty well at the beginning of the game, but this first puzzle I did not quite understand the first time I played it. It probably could have been explained better, but once I understood it, it was fairly simple. If you aren't into these puzzles so much, you can simply use gems to buy your way past it, which is a nice addition to allow people to play the game how they like. But there are other areas of the game that felt a little underexplained, like, can you guess what you need to do here with this thing that looks like a puddle of water? Because I didn't at first. I accidentally discovered that it behaves like a pressure-sensitive platform. That might have been hidden in some game dialogue somewhere, but it felt a little bit too wordy for the type of game that it is, so I skipped a few paragraphs from time to time when it felt like there was no substance. But honestly, this should have probably been explained in the game design alone. Now, keep in mind, none of these critiques make it a bad game. I rather enjoyed it. It just could have been easier to get into for new players had things been done a little differently. Other than the obvious puzzles in the game, there are some more subtle puzzle platforming sections as well. As with the pressure-sensitive puzzles, there are switches and unlockable areas. There are a few areas you won't be able to reach if you accidentally destroy your platform to get up, but these don't usually impede your progress. Rather, they simply keep you from getting additional gems in other non-essentials. So if you strategize, you can maximize your currency and buy more useful items. And as you might expect, there are secret areas to discover as well. The graphics are pleasant to look at. As I've mentioned before, though, the animation could use some work. But overall, the look is pleasing. There isn't anything about this game that really stands out to me, though. The theme and the gameplay are both pretty generic, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying that this isn't going to be as popular of a game like Fez was back in the day. But if you love puzzle platformers, you'll probably enjoy this game too. I know I did. It will be available June 6th on the Nintendo Switch, but it is available right now for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.